So it's time for you to take on the Javamatic and defend the 3 mixers below from the Orc raids, guys. In this video, I'm going to give you guys a guide on pretty much what to do and what to expect during this pretty difficult mission. But if you're playing this alone, I will say with the most recent update, the 1.03 update, they actually made it to if you're playing this solo, you're not going to get a lot of bugs to spawn if you're trying to do this by yourself. But if you're doing this with friends, 2, 3, 4 people, then you're going to be getting huge raids. So today we're going to be covering lots of awesome tips and tricks for you guys. So don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody, because I still got a lot more to cover in this backyard. And let's get right into the video. One of my first tips I want to give you guys is honestly having a lean-to posted up kind of around in this area, out of the way where the bugs spawn in. Because honestly, if you get knocked and there's a bunch of bugs around you, it's gonna suck having to get your friend to come in and res you. It's better to just give up, spawn back in, and rush and get your stuff. Or just go ham with what you got until you clear that wave to get your stuff. Because as you are almost going to be finished with the Javamatic, you're going to get swarmed with a bunch of bugs. So I would honestly just recommend to have a lean-to close by and just respawn after you get knocked. Alright, so now we're going to be covering where the bugs are going to be coming from. There is about, I would say, 5 locations where they're going to be coming from. First off is going to be straight ahead from Module C. You're going to get tons of bugs pushing you from this area here. Next area is this right here. I would honestly recommend building a huge wall here because you will get pushed by bugs through here. Next areas is these 2 little divots right here for you to get up here. You're gonna get pushed by bugs here, and on the other side as well. Bam. So I would honestly reinforce this like crazy. I don't remember if any bugs cross this here, but I would just maybe build a wall here, or maybe put some spike traps or something here just to be safe. I'm not 100% sure if bugs went through there. And the last spot that you will get bugs coming from is going to be this other little area here. I would honestly recommend, again, building walls all throughout here as well. So now we're going to talk about fortifying everything. Now, I will say fortifying everything is going to be a grind. It took me and my boy Void about 2 days before we properly had everything set up, and we did everything honestly with just mushroom brick walls. Mushroom brick walls because it was the fastest resource for us to get. So we honestly, there's a bunch of mushrooms here and mushrooms everywhere. We just honestly went through every mushroom in the game and we fortified everything like crazy. You can do the ash walls. The ash walls are pretty much one of the strongest walls in the game. But the only thing that sucks about the ash walls is that it takes the resources to craft a lot of them is gonna take some time. So honestly, when you're preparing to fortify everything, it's gonna take some time. You're gonna definitely need at least a full day or 2 to like really grind all the resources, the mushroom or the ash walls for you guys to build. But honestly, we did this all with just brick walls, mushroom brick walls. We grinded all the mushroom walls and we heavily fortified everything with mushroom walls. So you can pass this with mushroom walls, but if you have the chance to grind out a couple ash or the cement walls, I would recommend also some cement walls, but we did it with just the mushroom walls. So now I'm just gonna go through a little bit of a speed run, guys, on how to set up, and I'm just gonna show you guys kind of how we did it, setting up fortifying the entries where all the bugs are going to be coming from, fortifying all the modules, because there will be mosquitoes, and like you've seen in my mixer video, the mosquitoes can just fly over and they go straight for the mixer. So you really just want to really heavily fortify everything. And I will say this, there's never too many walls. There's never too many walls. Overdo it like crazy, honestly, just overdo it all like crazy. So I'm gonna go into the speed run through building everything for you guys and showing you guys how pretty much how we had it set up when we did our run. Alright, fast forward guys, this is pretty much how I got everything kind of fortified. We have mushroom brick walls on the front. We've completely covered all of the mixtures, again, because of those mosquitoes. Those mosquitoes will go straight into those mixtures, so I highly recommend you guys put up like some flooring on top just to cover the mixtures, because we've lost a couple times because those mosquitoes, when we didn't cover them, they would just fly straight into the mixer and start messing up the mixer. So honestly, I would cover everything that you can. And one of the building methods that I like to do, and that I've seen a lot of people do too now, is these zigzag walls right here, so you guys can see like that, because it's gonna give the bugs more walls to hit, because they're gonna have to break through everything to get all the way up here. And same with these walls here. You just try to zigzag and like just do your best to just kind of like, I do side, you know, as you saw in the speed run that I was building all this stuff. Just zigzag as many walls in there as you can, just because the bugs are always gonna have to go at each and every one of them like that. So this is kind of what I got. Let me know what you guys build. If you guys already beat this, or you guys are currently building one, let me know how you guys set some stuff up. Comment below. Maybe your suggestion can also help somebody else who's trying to pass this the mixer, or not the mixer challenge, but the Javamatic challenge here. So comment that, guys, so we can help everybody kind of get different ideas, different suggestions on how to really fortify the mixers for the Javamatic. All right, now let's talk about traps and everything that you can set up. This is what I did in my setup when we did this. I had some pebble turrets, and I put a lot of spike strips. I was putting them everywhere because I thought they helped. I also set up a lot of the fungus bombs, or the bird trap bombs as well. I set them up in between the walls, in the entrances as well. This took me a little bit to craft, only because of the lint and the fungus, having to get all those resources, but we set up a good bit. Pretty much what you're seeing right now is kind of what we had set up, but we definitely set up a bunch of bird traps, and or the spike strips, and the bird traps all around. We tried the lures. Now someone let me know in the comments, like, I tried to do the lure thing. Someone suggested the lures because it would like attract them to that, but honestly, like, I don't think the lures really did much, because I was thinking, you know, bam, you know, we got the lures here. I can just hit them up as they try to hit all three, because here you have perfect access. You can see all three of these right here. But I will give you a heads up with the turrets. If you guys do set one up, I would recommend a pebble turret. They will go directly to the turrets. That's like one of the first things they broke. It wasn't even like the second wave, and the fire ants had taken out the scaffold and destroyed our pebble turret. We had another pebble turret over here, because this one has a clear view right here, because this is where they were all lining up, and we were just lighting them up with pebbles here. Honestly, this you can, if you're having 4 people, this would be a perfect spot to just shoot people with arrows, or bomb arrows if you guys have them. But this is kind of how we had set up the traps. Again, I don't know if the lures, the flower lures or lure traps are successful. I don't think it really worked on my end, but I did have all the spike strips and bird traps set everywhere. So now, guys, I just want to cover real quick the bugs that are going to be attacking you during the Javamatic defense. So pretty much the first one is going to be fire ants. You'll see a bunch of fire ants regardless, no matter what. They're always going to be fire ants. Fireflies are going to be spawning in once you've completed 10% of the mixer charging up. Fire soldier ants are also going to be appearing 10% and on with the mixer loading up. Then you're going to get dust mites are going to be appearing 20% of the mixer going forward. Ladybirds, I think I only saw one ladybird, but with the updates it could be different. But ladybirds are going to be appearing 20% and onwards. Tiger mosquitoes will also be appearing 20% and onwards once the mixer gets going. Once you get up to 30% or more towards the mixer, you're gonna get a black ox beetle. And once you get 50% or more, you're gonna be getting bombardment beetles. Now I will say this: there are a couple waves that are gonna happen as you progress up the thing, and as the waves as you progress more with each wave, you're gonna get a bunch more bugs just back to back to back to back. So first wave is gonna be chill. Second wave is gonna be a little hectic. Third wave is gonna be once you get to that 5th wave, and once you're close to ending it, they're just sending everything they got. And these are all orc beetle, or the orc bugs with the little antenna on the top. So those are the bugs you're gonna be facing here while you're doing the Javamatic defense. And that's pretty much it, guys, with this guide for the Java mixer. Honestly, it's gonna take some grinding. It's definitely gonna take some grinding. It's gonna take some time to get all the brick, you know, in the oven to get made for you guys to set it all up. Especially, you know, getting the bird traps, the spike traps. It's all a lot of process and grinding. Honestly, like I said, it took us 2 full days to really get everything set up properly. To really take on this challenge, and I think we did it with 3 friends, myself and my boy Void and another friend. I believe it was 3. I want to say it was 3 or 2. But either way, it is possible. We're just doing with brick. Now, if you want to grind out the cement walls, definitely you can get all the cement things up here in the upper yard. But you can definitely do it with just the brick walls. And again, let me know your guys' strategy. What did you guys do? How did you guys set up traps? How did you guys set up walls? Let me know your thoughts, guys. If this was helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, everybody, because like I said, there's still a lot to cover in the backyard, even though we already 100%ed everything. So we're going to keep busting out this content for you guys. And if you guys notice the hat, it's actually my birthday today. And so we're filming this just on my birthday. So I hope you guys I hope this was helpful, and good luck defeating or completing the Java Mixer challenge.